Hey, where you been, man? What's going on? Well, it's great seeing everybody. Well, I can't really see you, but you know what I mean. You can see me. Uh, but you probably missed an announcement not too long ago because I've, been real. We haven't been real active on social media. Me and Pedro have been busy, and etc. So we launched a monthly video newsletter that's free, and I'm gonna drop a link in the description so you can sign up because this is the kind of stuff actually that will go in the video newsletter. But since I'm here, let me go ahead and drop this. As some of you know, we're big fight fans, and I've been a boxing fan since I was in the Army, and that's going back a ways, as you know. But one of my favorite fighters on right now is Jack Catterall, and he's from the UK. And I'm gonna tell you what, if you're a fight fan, the UK boxing scene is off the hook. It's probably the best in the world at the moment. They've got just some phenomenal fighters, and Jack, he beat Regis Prograis. He his only two, I'm not even going to call them losses. His only two setbacks were two controversial decisions. One against Josh Taylor. He got his get back and beat Josh Taylor. And the other one was against Arnold Barboza. And Arnold Barboza is a hell of a fighter. So there's nothing, to be ashamed of there, but I thought he won the fight anyway. So besides that, he's got a fight coming up on the 5th. But also, for those people that don't know him, he also has he appeared on a podcast recently, and I got a chance to listen to it. And I told Jack that I would be more than delighted to share this with you all. So even if you're not a fight fan, this podcast goes into a little bit of his background and where he came from and how he got to where he is. And it's a motivational and uplifting story. He's a humble guy and then just a great human being, family man, and the whole 9 yards. And I'm proud to support him and know him just a teensy bit. But he's fighting on July 5th, but that leads into something else. He's also got one new distinction, and that is Pedro and I were talking, and we're starting up something different. And I'm going to be putting a poster up. It's called the Follow No One Fight Club. And what this is are basically fighters that, rock with us in some one way or another. And Jack is our first inductee into this list. And we have a couple more to follow. And I'll just give a hint to the next one. And basically the way this is going to work, for each country in each division or whatever, we'll whoever wants to ride along is cool. But we've got Jack Catterall, okay? And we're going to be adding a heavyweight who's one of my favorite guys in boxing. And that's my man representing the Congo over in Africa, which I think our boss Helmet got an award, a major award for over there from the king or president or something one time, not too long ago. So I'll have to touch base with Helmet and ask him about that again and see where that ended up. He may have got the key to something, who knows. But yeah, Martin McCauley, heavyweight, and he's just a fantastic guy too. And the Fight Club, the Follow No One Fight Club, it's not necessarily, it's kind of a pound for pound list of the fighters that rock with us that are damn good fighters too, but they don't duck any smoke either. And if you're familiar with boxing, you kind of know that there's certain terminologies that go along with different sports and etc. But there's fighters that duck smoke, and what that means is they're in it for the money, or this guy might beat me and I've got a perfect record, I don't want to risk that. If you're one of those kind of fighters, will not be on this list. The only kind of fighters are the guys that say, man, I will fight anybody, anywhere, at any time. And another fighter, he's not on this list yet because I like the guy, great fighter, but I don't really know him. That's Bud Crawford. Bud has never ducked any smoke from anybody, and he trains just right up the street here, so maybe we can make something happen there one of these days. But Jack Catterall is the first guy. He's fighting July 5th, and I believe it's on the Zone, and he is promoted by Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn Matchroom Boxing. So we're working on the graphic right now, and we're going to update that list, and every time a new fighter comes on board, we'll add them and make an announcement. And also, we'll probably, at the same time, let you know when these fighters are, have an upcoming fight. And who knows, I may, if I get enough people interested, in conjunction with someone else, or by myself, or maybe even someone else altogether that we mess with, we might do some fight parties from some of these guys when they fight again. So whatever's fun, man. And that's the whole thing for summer. And I've mentioned this in another video, but while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Summer Rock is back. We're going to be dropping the first video Friday, and it's Memorial Day themed. And it's the video for our song Coming Home. And every Friday you're going to be getting a new video all summer long, and all kinds of other stuff that we will be announcing. But the best way to find out about those kind of things is by joining us on our monthly newsletter. It's just a video newsletter, so you don't have to read anything. And we're going to be making quite a few announcements on new songs. We've got a song charting right now in Europe, and I got some good feedback on it just yesterday. Stay in our store, follownoonestore.com, half off right now, just like 50 cents. So get on over there and grab it, because it's not on Spotify. We've kind of gotten away from the streaming platforms. But let me just wrap this up by saying, if you get a chance, check out Jack Catterall's podcast. I've got a link in the description here. And I guess that's about it for now. Pedro and I have another song that followed Stay. If you were on Patreon, you heard it, but we're kind of mixing things up a little bit, and we're going to have some other alternatives and means and methods for you all to get the new music. We're still not releasing the streaming platforms as of right now, though. AI is a big part of it. We're going to go in depth into that subject and that topic and how that's affecting artists and creators in a future podcast. But until then, sorry man, I get caught about this. Until then, just social media is kind of hard to catch people on and off, and we're trying to get some type of arrangement with maybe a fan or maybe somebody out of the business world or whatever to help us with some of the band management functions, so we can get back to doing what we do best, and that's rocking. Because me and Pedro have spent way too much time on, you'd rather me be writing a great new song than trying to figure out how to use some new app, that kind of stuff, or making a post or whatever. I can make 10 of these videos, but no, I can only make 2 of these if I have to do all the work to get them up there, and that's the kind of help we really need. And we're going to find somebody that wants to work with us and make some money along with us. If you're that kind of person, shoot me an email at follownoone@follownonemusic.com. Somebody there will pick that up and take a look at it. And if I know you already, man, shit, you got the job, man. But whatever. Anyway, in closing, that's what you got to do, right? To wrap it up. Jack Catterall, July 5th, free video newsletter, links in descriptions for both. And let's get this summer rocking, and let's have some fun again this summer. And I hope wherever you're at's great, and let's keep it going worldwide. Rock on!